Okay. Oh man, I should have to take my Invisalign out. I'm gonna have to go take that off camera. Gross. That gorgeous sound that you just heard me popping my Invisalign out. Hot. All right. Good morning and welcome to Makeup with Meesh, the show where you get ready with me before I go to work. Today's going to be a pretty quick episode because I've only got about 20 minutes before I've got my first meeting, but that is just enough time to do a 20-minute face, so let's get to it. All right, first and foremost, I'm going to put on my SPF because I've become like a skin freak lately. The other day I was looking at my makeup and it was just like looking cakey and dry, and I think part of it is definitely just winter skin and, you know, just like the temperature's changing, less humid and moisture in the air and all of that. And so my skin was just looking dry. I noticed when I was putting on my makeup that my pores were like, I mean, a caveman had built a small village in the pores. He had like his own personal cave, like everywhere. And so they were looking so bad and I was freaking out. And last week I was on PTO, just to like take a week to myself, and I scheduled a facial during that, and she was amazing and cleaned out like my entire face. And you know, I mean, as you do, you leave a facial, you feel great. But I also talked to a lot of people and I watched a couple of makeup tutorials, so I was like, this is gotta be something wrong that I'm doing with my makeup or something. And there was definitely something that I was doing wrong with my makeup, but it was also just like my skin was at least 50% of the issue. And so I've been really focused on skincare for the past week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and my skin has improved so much. My pores look better. I've been using my daily sunscreen and moisturizer that I use every morning. That hasn't changed, but I just basically didn't have enough of it for how dry my skin was. So I've added in a nighttime oil from Drunk Elephant. And then I've also added in a retinol stick at night. That's more so for like wrinkles and imperfections on the face. This Peace Out retinol stick. And then I got this. This is just drugstore moisturizer, but it's like up there in reviews with some of the fancy ones. And considering I was like not really sure exactly what was going on with my skin, I wanted to just try something cheaper first. But I'm like obsessed with this stuff. I'm like piling this stuff onto my face at night. It says it's not going to clog pores, and it's got hyaluronic acid in it, fragrance free. I mean, it says apply liberally, and I am applying liberally. So I'm like bringing this all the way down the neck. Like I'm caking this stuff on my face day and night, and it doesn't make me oily. In fact, my makeup has been less oily, probably because I've actually added the moisture back into my skin, so it's not trying to overproduce. But it doesn't make your makeup slip or anything like that. It's been great, and so I'm thrilled. So anyway, I'm going to take a sip of coffee if it's too hot, and then I will do a quick 15-minute makeup. All right, since we're doing just probably quick makeup today, I'm going to stick with the NARS foundation. This has been going like viral on TikTok. This is the new light reflecting foundation from NARS. I got it in the color Duval. I did the color match on Ulta, and I used my Makeup Forever color match, which I'm a 235 in Makeup Forever for all over face. And this is L4 DeVille. It's DeVille. Anyway, this is my third time using it, and I really like it so far. I'm a big fan of doing contour while I put on my foundation usually. This is just an all over color, but this doesn't even feel like a foundation. This feels like very sheer. However, I like it so much, I would not be opposed to purchasing darker contour colors and starting to blend those like I do my Tom Ford foundation. So we will see, and this is way cheaper. This is like $40 instead of $100 like Tom Ford is. So definitely a cheaper alternative. I'm just using one pump and I'm gonna like kind of blot those around. Yesterday I used 2 and I had to wipe it off. It was just too much. I don't like a heavy foundation and my skin's just so great that I have been able to get away with less foundation, even just over the past week. So, I mean, but like that doesn't even look like I put anything on my face. But like it like evens everything out and just covers nicely without, you're just gonna cover some of the redness and all of that. See? Oh, so good. All right. So light coverage, I very rarely put any foundation on my forehead. I just, if anywhere that I get fine lines, it's right here on my forehead, and I don't like to put a lot of powder or foundation up there. And also, thankfully, I don't have a lot of redness on my forehead like I do on my cheeks, so I generally get away with it. Now, if I'm doing like full face makeup, I would maybe do more, but this is at-home meeting day, and I'm going to be on Zoom calls, so, you know, this is enough for my little light 15-minute makeup that I'm going to do today, and, yeah, because I got to work out later, and just, you know, I'm just like, it's just a Tuesday, man. I'm not trying to get crazy. All right, here's my NYX. NYX. I call it NYX. I don't know which one's right. Here's my NYX brow mascara. That's what I was looking for. My NYX brow mascara. It's the only brow mascara that I will use. I am obsessed with it. That's their original version. They actually just came out with a new one, which is the, oh wait, that's mascara. They just came out with a new one, which I picked up because it was like $6 or $8. And all the NYX products were buy one, get one free at my local Sephora or local Ulta. So I picked it up because of that. And I will try it because I trust the NYX brand for brow mascaras. But I'm almost to the point where I won't try any from another brand because I've tried a bunch and they've ripped out my eyebrows. And they're dyed right now. I just dyed them 2 days ago. That's why they look pretty dark. But they're super blonde usually. And I just can't be risking that. You know what I mean? All right. I'm going to use my Laura Mercier eye brightening cream just to... Actually, my eyes are looking a little, where is it? I am going to use a dab of this Makeup Forever underneath my eyes because I just feel like the sleep is like looking a little, I don't know, I'm just looking like a little saggy, or not saggy is the right word, I mean there's that too, but like a little dark circly, I don't know. All right, so I'm going to toss that on right under my eye. Like so. Just like barely, like I wiped that off. Y'all didn't see that on camera, but I wiped that off of like the little stick before I even put it on my face. I just want like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit here. Buff that out. Just to like, you know, that part right there, I just don't want it as dark. All right. All right, now that that is buffed out, I'm gonna let that dry for a second. While that is drying, I'm gonna go in with my all over eye brush and do just a transition color, very natural color, skin tone color, all over my lid so it's not shiny. I'm actually not even doing eyeshadow today. I'm just gonna do a light mascara and fill in my brows. So that transition color is all that I'm doing. I just don't want my eyes to look slick. So, and then I'm gonna grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil and lightly fill in kind of those blank areas. So fill in the little gaps like so. So they look a little bit more full. I don't mind them having like some gaps. I mean, I don't want it to look like super parsy like that. Like I want it to have like a full shape still. Even if it looks like they're not very full, the shape is at least filled out. That way, you know, because I'm not going for like a full face of makeup right today. So if there's like natural breaks in the hair, like it looks more natural, which is fine because I want my makeup to look more natural today. I don't know if I want my makeup to look more natural today, if I'm forced by time for my makeup to look more natural today. I think it's the latter, because I'm not really a natural kind of gal. All right, there we go. Okay, eyebrows on, and now that that concealer has kind of set, I'm going to go in with this under eye brightener. Do a quick little swipe there. All right, so we're going to go for more of a glowy look today. So I'm going to pull out my Kat Von D contour palette, and we're going to lightly tap and build some cheekbones over here. Contouring. So I'm going to use my darker shades to contour in kind of a 3 pattern, and then underneath my chin because I do have a round face. So I want my jawline to pop more. So I'm going to go under the neck, or like under the jaw, I mean, and then down into the neck. If I had a smidge more time, I'd probably be a little bit more careful with this, but we're at where we're at, you know? All right, and then I'm going to take my lighter shades and I'm going to come in between the humps of the 3s, underneath the cheekbone, right on top of the cheeks, and use those similarly to how you use a transition shade with eyeshadow and blend all that in. I will come in after this and blend with my, just like a plain brush without any makeup on it. It's kind of a buffing brush. That'll help blend all these harsh lines. Here you are. Here is that brush. All right, so we're going to buff. You can see how that just kind of blends it all. It looks a little bit more natural. Kind of like maybe she has these cheekbones. Once again, this is not super dramatic. Like, this is very subtle sculpting, if you will. Subtle sculpting. Because I just can't help myself, I might do one of my darker shades in a wing right here. Very subtle right there, like so. Just to help pull the eye up a little bit. Yeah, literally just blended that like into the corners of my eyelids. All right, yeah, see, it helps just like bring it up a little. All right, now it's time for a super light all over translucent powder. This is Laura Mercier translucent powder. Did a very, very light coat, like basically whatever falls out, like as it goes in my drawer and then back out. I don't even tip the container over. I use it almost more like a dry brush. It's like a little fringe of translucent powder on it so it doesn't cake up. And then now we're going to, once again, I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm Blush in the powder form. I do like the liquid form better, but I'm just trying to get rid of this because it feels wasteful to throw it away because it is a good blush. Clearly I've used it a lot, but I don't like that it's not super pigmented on my skin, despite the fact that I'm like vampire pale. For some reason it just does not show up on me very well. And but the liquid does. So I'm just kind of trying to get rid of it. I need a darker color in that. All right, and then I'm just using a combo highlight contour kit to add a little bit of highlighter pop in those areas that I want. All right, and then a little once over. That is probably all for face makeup, and I'm going to do a little bit of a light coat of mascara after I blend in my neck, because it is looking a little patchy from the spray tan and also wasn't blending in with my contour underneath. All right. Do a quick coat of mascara, nothing crazy. Going for a very simple angelic look today. Read simple 10-minute makeup because I have a meeting. All right. Like so. Alright, well, I'm awkwardly putting on mascara. If you are new to the stream, welcome. I am Meesh, and I do my makeup on camera every morning. I will be having some fun unboxing videos and stuff like that coming up. But we just switched over to YouTube. I've been streaming my makeup on Twitch, and so we've been trying to get used to YouTube stuff, and in general it's just been a hectic new year when we switched over. We've had a couple of COVID quarantines in our house and stuff like that. It's made it very challenging. And I also switched a new role internally at Facebook where I work, and I've had a lot of early meetings. So it's been pretty challenging to keep the stream going lately, but we're going to do it. Some days are going to be like this, and some days I'm sure will be an hour or more, super detailed, great episode, but perfection is the enemy of good. All right, little mascara, and now it's time to add in a little bit of liner. I think because I'm doing more of a glowy look today, I'll go for the Pink Venus Charlotte Tilbury lip. It's a little more pinky, corally than the Iconic Nude or the Pillow Talk, which is fine with me because I feel like I'm going for more of a, I don't know, light, summery, glowy vibe today. So I'm just touching on a little bit of the In Love with Olivia color. And that complements pretty well. And then I'm going to add in the Laneige lip gloss on top. Oh, gross. And I just dropped it in the Brilliant Glowy Balm in Berry. I use Laneige lip products, their sleeping mask every night. It's the best. And that lip balm is it's a 7 out of 10. It is what it is. It's fine. I don't love the squeeze lip glosses. They're just not my favorite. I just like a applicator, but it's okay. However, this lip gloss, it's not a lip gloss. This is a lip treatment balm. this is the freaking best. This is worth every penny, and this is the like most perfect lip gloss that there is. All right, I am off now to meetings. I'm just going to brush a comb through my hair when I get off camera and toss on a t-shirt because I gotta go. But thanks so much for watching. Quick 15 minutes, and tune in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a bit more time. We can do more of a look. All right, thanks for watching Makeup with Meesh, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.